Alright boys, welcome back to the League of Dreams, the 25-26 season. I've decided this year I'm using Smash Melee to determine the draft order. As you can see above me here, I've got all of us tied to a character. We're going to start with a match of the 4 playoff teams from last year. The 2 winners of this one will get a shot at the top 2 picks automatically. The other 2 will go further in the bracket. There's going to be 6 total matches here. It's going to be very confusing and convoluted, but just trust the process here and I'll guide you through it. Well, let's see. We got 1 stock, random stages. In this first match, we got Brock as Captain Falcon, me as Ness, Ron as Bowser, and Jeff as Donkey Kong. Ooh, brutal mistake from Captain Falcon there. Bowser, then Donkey Kong. Looks like I am sneaking out of the first one. And Jeff, you are up there with me as the second. And then we'll put Bowser. Ron. And Captain Falcon, Brock. Into the next round. Alright, so now we got 2 rounds of 3 coming up to determine who's going to be fighting for 7 through 10 and who's going to be fighting through 1 through 6. We're starting with Gabe, that will be Yoshi. Chris will be Link. And Dan as Samus. Ooh, unfortunate for Yoshi there. And unfortunate for Link. That means Samus staying alive with a chance at the top 4 picks. That would be Dan. Yoshi, we got Gabe. And Link, we got Chris. Okay, this will be our second and final 3-man match. We got Tyler on Fox. We got Dylan on Kirby. And we've got Nick on Pikachu. We got small boys that can do a lot of damage but can't finish anyone off. Let's see what happens. Unfortunate start for Pikachu there. Wow! Kirby, you got very fortunate with that one. That is incredible. Alright, to round up the bottom of the draft, we're going to add a 4th person back in here. And we've got Gabe on Yoshi. We got Link on Chris on Link. Nick on Pikachu, already there. Tyler on Fox. This will determine picks 7 through 10. That is Fox with the last pick. Oh no, I'm stupid. It is Chris with the last pick. Tyler at 9. Both these guys really struggling to put the other away here. And there it is. Nick at pick 8 and Gabe at pick 7. Alright, we've got 2 more left. This first one will decide who gets pick 5 and 6 and who gets a chance at the top 4 picks. So we will start Kirby for Dylan, Samus for Dan, Ron's got Bowser, and Brock on Captain Falcon. The bottom 2 will get 5 and 6, the top 2 will get put in the final match. Wow. Bowser barely staying alive with though. Some high percentages and no deaths. There goes Samus, then Captain Falcon. That was a close one. And Bowser, which means Dylan has made it into the final round. Ron has made it into the final round. And that puts Brock at pick 6. And that puts Dan at pick 5. Alright, we got our final round near. This will decide the top 4 picks. Donkey Kong down. Jeff, pick 4. Kirby down. Dylan, pick 3. There goes me. Pick 2. Congratulations, Ron, with Bowser has carried you to the number 1 pick. Alright, so just to recap, we got Ron picking first, followed by me, Dylan, Jeff, Dan, Brock, Gabe, Nick, Tyler, then Chris. Alright, I am excited for the season, boys. Let's hope we all do well.